Alright, so I'm trying my hand at something different. Yesterday, me and my boy decided, since it was, approaching the 100-degree mark in freedom units, that we'd head up to one of our favorite swimming holes. It's about an hour drive away from our house. We live in the middle of nowhere, in the Okanogan Highland, which a Wikipedia search can help you find. It turned out to be quite an adventurous drive there before a good time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a playthrough of the scenario that happened, and then a breakdown of that scenario. So, here we go.
That's a big bull. We don't want to f with him.
Huh?
That's a big bull right there. I don't want him pissed at us. Feel like a cowboy. Cute little babies. Hey there. Yeah, it was. What?
I just called you an ignorant pig fucker.
What did I do?
Turn these fucking cattle around, start chasing them with this cock.
I'm just driving down the road, man.
Shit, I can hear you for a half a mile, you dumb fuck.
Wow, nice to meet you, sir.
Not lucky today.
Okay.
See cattle on the road strung out? Use your fucking head. They're probably being moved.
Alright, so like rewatching this, my first thought is I probably could have handled this a little bit differently. So we'll go into it and maybe see the things that I would have done differently in this scenario. Let's try this again.
What a nice guy.
Like the colorful character.
Yeah. What?
I just called you an ignorant pig fucker.
Alright, so right now, the first step that I'm picking up here is that I kind of got to admire the man's tenacity. He comes in hard. He's not messing around. It's important to express your feelings, and that's something we should all embrace. Men especially don't get a chance to do that these days. We're held down by these systems and structures that are actually oppressive to us, and it's just really important to let these things out. There's a couple aspects though of this particular thing. I felt like it was intended to be somewhat insulting, and that was troublesome to me. That was problematic. Well, maybe not even problematic, but also confusing. Not just problematic, but confusing. So I went and I got online and I typed in ignorant and antonym into the Google machine, and it came up. The antonym, the opposite of ignorant, would be educated or knowledgeable. This is a point where I think to myself, am I better off being an ignorant pig fucker or an educated or knowledgeable pig fucker? I don't know what's better. So to dig even deeper into this, get some more answers to this, I selected knowledgeable, and I ran the scenario through my head. I went to synonyms of knowledgeable, and that left me with well-informed pig fucker, learned pig fucker, educated pig fucker. We went through that one. Scholarly, cultured, cultivated, enlightened, and aware pig fucker. Skilled expert, competent, and even proficient. Another one that I feel like would be significantly more insulting is seasoned pig f***er. So, you know, the first step that left me with is that.
What did I do?
Turn these fucking cattle around, start chasing them with this cock.
All right, there's not very many points where, you know, looking back on this, I feel personally offended, but I do feel like it is important to defend the virtue of my motorcycle here. It's a Triumph Street Triple. It has its flaws. It's not the most comfortable. It is sometimes prone to public rowdiness. But I can assure you I've owned this motorcycle since day one, and I don't know how a motorcycle could perform fellatio on anything or anyone. Swine, bovine, human, anything. I don't know how it could happen. And I can assure you that this has not been something that my motorcycle has participated. My good sir.
Just driving down the road, man.
Shit, I can hear you for a half a mile.
I'm sure you could hear me for a half mile. The road, to be fair, at this point I had been on this road from the beginning of the road for, I believe, around 4 miles. So that is factual on his part, and I have to concede, you know, a little bit there. I have to give him a little bit there because I have been on the road for more than a half mile. And well, that's all there is to say about that.
You dumb fuck.
Wow, nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah. God lucky today.
It's a pretty interesting, you know, I didn't feel like I should go get a lottery ticket after this or anything. I've had lots of luck, I'd say, in my life, and I didn't drive away from this situation feeling particularly like I had a horseshoe in my. So it's an interesting one.
Okay.
See cattle on the road strung out? Use your fucking head. They're
Now this part I do feel generally bad about because I did not graduate cowboy college. I'm still paying on my cowboy student loans, and I don't know what to do with this particular scenario.
probably being moved.
So there you have it. It was a situation. It turned out all right. Me and my boy did end up at the lake, and we did have to come back down that road. And we saw the gentleman at the bottom, but there was no confrontation. You know, I'd lie if I wasn't slightly concerned that this gentleman intended fisticuffs. But it turned out all right, and we enjoyed our time at our favorite rope swing, and it turned out to be a good thing. Learning experience for me personally.
What a nice guy.
Wonder what he had in mind for what else we could have done. That he had a real big pee-pee.
A big TV.
Nice.
10 points if you can hit me.